Good morning, Honors Algebra 2 students. Mr. Duranko here with your first video in section 6.2. This section is called Solving Exponential Equations, and they're very simple exponential equations, and they center around this property of equality that states that bx equals by if and only if x equals y. And so I have some examples. I'll do 3 examples for you today and then let you try some problems and see if you can do them. So the first example is 3 to the x equals 3 to the 5. This is a very simple example, right? We see that it looks just like bx equals by. The bases are the same. Both have a 3. And so this property of equality says that we can just set the exponents equal to each other. And so this would be x equals 5. And that's it. It's solved for. That's a very easy one, but I wanted to show that one illustrating this property of equality. The second example is a little harder. It involves, again, 2 exponential functions set equal to each other. It kind of looks like bx equals by, except the bases aren't the same. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rewrite this base to be 2 to the second power. And now, since the bases are the same, we can just solve the equation that comes out of the exponents. 5x equals 4x minus 2, if I distribute the 2 through the 2x and the negative 1. If we subtract 4x from both sides, we get x equals negative 2. And so when we don't have bases equal, we have to get them equal before we can set the exponents equal to each other. Let me do one more example for you, and then I'll let you try some of your own. Example 3, 8 to the 2x equals 4 to the 12th power. Again, we don't have the bases equal to each other, and unlike the previous problem, we can't just change this to a 4 because 8 is not equal to 4 to any power. It's equal to 4 times 2, but not 4 to the second power. And so we have to change both of these bases to something that is equal to each other. And so let's try 2. I can write this as 2 to the third power. And I can make this 2 to the second power. And now I have the bases equal to each other. Now I can invoke the property of equality and just set the exponents equal to each other. 3 times 2x equals 2 times 12, or 6x equals 24, or x equals 4. So this one's a little trickier because we have to change both of these bases to some smaller number that can be raised such that it will give you the 8 in this case and the 4 in that case. So hopefully that was instructive for you. I'm going to let you try some. This is the last video before Easter, and so I want to wish you guys a happy Easter if you celebrate, and otherwise a happy and safe weekend. Bye-bye.